of March 22nd, and I'm on my first brief road trip. This time I'm heading to Mount Mitchell in North Carolina. So the Mount Mitchell Heartbreaker has about 12,000 feet of vertical gain. It's a giant 50-mile loop that hits the highest point on the East Coast, Mount Mitchell, as well as a couple of lower peaks. So I think the race breaks down into 3 massive climbs, but there's also a lot of runnable downs as well as some jeep roads or gravel roads thrown in. So lots of challenging terrain matched by some really runnable terrain. Lord, SCH.
Depends on what they're close.
Martin?
Yep, that's me.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be. I mean, it'll be raining, but it won't
Go. Help yourself to stickers and pins and a koozie.
Sounds good. All right. Good morning. After a tumultuous night of rain and really waking up every hour, it's time to head out there. It's just after 5. Race starts at 5:30. It's about a 2-minute walk from the van. Gotta check in race morning and get my GPS tracker and get this adventure underway. That for later.
221.
Yep.
Martin. Got you right there. Just keep it in the plastic bag and put it somewhere on the front of your pack. And there's some this thing here. I'm gonna put it. I guess it needs to go right here, right? Yeah, that's right.
Need a holster?
About 15 minutes. Race briefing in 5 minutes. Make sure you get your gear checked. Make sure you get your tracker. Make sure you.
Martin?
Yep.
All right. Gear check is there.
Already done. Thank you.
Anywhere you see an orange arrow pointing you, that's the direction you need to go. At almost every intersection, every major intersection, every major trail junction, there is an arrow. All right, the weather is improving. It's still going to be cold up on Mitchell. The winds are going to get gustier throughout the day, with gusts in about 30 to 40 miles an hour. Don't be dropping any gear. That required gear has to stay with you the entire day.
All right, Sarah, real quick before selfie with the camera.
This race.
5, 4, 3.
Good luck. You too, man.
1.
an hour, 7 minutes in. Just over 6.5 miles. Race started at 5:30 this morning. Probably gonna be dark for another hour, so you can't see much. Let's try to brighten it up a bit. So far so good. Just ate a nutrition bar, road for the first aid station, and I think we're starting our first climb. Not sure if it's one of the bigger ones, but there's essentially 3 major climbs on this course, on this loop course. Snooks Nose, Mount Mitchell, and then another one, I'm not sure what it's called. Beautiful. Look at this. My goodness. Hell yeah. Quick photo op. Amazing. How you guys doing? Yeah. Update. 9.5 miles in. We've been climbing since the last aid station, and we're climbing into the clouds now. Beautiful single track. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm warm, but now as we climb higher, cooling off. So look at that. Just look at that. It's just amazing. Aid station number 2. Woo! Shit! Breezy up here. Woo! Amazing. Beautiful. Alright. Take it in. Get back out there. Alright, just left aid station number 2. Got a quick view of the mountains through the clouds. And now we got another 4 miles to the next aid station. Check this out. So we've got a 3-mile descent now. Oh, it's getting sloppy. Beautiful though. Everything's lush and green from all the way, and I'm sure. Alright, 3-hour update, almost 14 miles, about 3 hours, 15 minutes in. We're still descending. I've been wearing a windbreaker since the last aid station because I just don't want to be cold. Beautiful views. We're a bit lower now. I believe once we hit the next aid station, we're going to start the climb up Mount Mitchell. Aid station number 3.
so y'all get it.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is there 8 here? Oh, over there.
Josh behind me. What was your number? I need your number.
124.
124.
And 221, you got that, right?
Water, scratch.
That's all I know.
Oh,
I
that's
think
fine.
the next one is 8.
All right, thanks for being here. We just left the aid station at 14.8, about 15 miles. And now we're approaching the biggest time of the day up Mount Mitchell. Decisions. Nah, not really. Four-hour update. 17 miles in. Nearly half the gain completed already for the day. I'm not eating well. I'm gonna have to try to get some food down and take some salt. So rocks and roots, that's pretty par for the course on the Mitchell Trail. Goal is to stay upright. Couple of fools that hiked it in for us right there. Thanks for being here, guys. Everybody's getting ready for the final push to the top of the second climb. All right, let's do this. Almost 20 miles in, positive 20. All right, leaving the aid station at mile 20-ish for the final push to the top. I think they said it's about another 4 miles to the 8, which is the Mount Mitchell parking lot. I think that's the high point for the race, and then we'll descend before getting the third climb of the day. So, beautiful single track, pretty sloppy, wet, got kind of chilly, so I put on some gloves. Time to do another 4-mile chunk. No, still, ooh, sloppy. Ice up here. How crazy is that? Look at that. That tells you how cold it stays on this side of the mountain. Now, we're getting on some difficult stuff. This is just too steep not to try to film. It's called Old Tom Trail. We're about 6,200 feet of altitude, and we're going to about 63, 65, somewhere in there. Yeah, might as well make this a 6-hour update. It's not quite there yet. 22.5 miles. I figured this would be slow, and it is, but it's okay. Still feeling decent. Feeling like I'm halfway through a 50-miler for sure. Time to eat some cookies, get some fluids. Deep gap trail, huh?
I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah.
Just a quick picture for David.
Yeah, man. That was a beast.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Over your left, aid station drop back.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Aid stuff over there.
Thanks.
Good job.
Okay, it's time for some hot food. Thank you.
Gloves off for a minute.
Back out there, I guess. I gotta get moving. Otherwise, I gotta get another layer out of it. Back. All right. Mount Mitchell Summit, people. Halfway into the race, and you can't see shit. All good. Onward. It is blustery up here. Right now we're on the descending the old Mitchell Trail, which is pretty gnarly, just like every trail on this course. Well, the trails anyways. There's obviously some Forest Service road, but not the last 15 miles, 20 miles, but it's beautiful. Hands are a bit cold after sitting at that last aid station. I kind of tried to shove in a serious amount of calories so I can kind of make up for lost calories earlier. So this is the 7-hour update, halfway into the race. I think we may be descending for a while, and then eventually we have the third big climb of the day. And now we turned onto the Mountains to Sea Trail. Not so much mud today. Like we're rolling into the 33-mile aid station. 221 in. All right, it's time for a check-in. I've been on the struggle bus. I just got dumped out on the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's an aid station coming up. This was the final climb, but we still got 13 miles to go, and I'm already 10 hours and 15 minutes into this adventure. All right, time for a little reset. I just ate it hard on this descent, and finally we're actually able to get some views on this descent, which is nice. But yeah, obviously I crashed into a tree, so now I'm super cautious, which of course means I'm even slower on the descent, which a rough day, but that's okay. Right now we're going up, and I'm sure it's going to go down again shortly. It is beautiful single track, no question, but the routes, they are treacherous on the descents, especially as the legs get heavy and you think you're lifting them, but clearly I'm not. So it's a bit of a bummer, because I could have really made up some time, but I'm just not. Bruised my knee and right shin and right lower arm, and I just don't I can't afford to get broken right now. So let's see if this terrain eases up a bit and I'll run what I can, but safety first today. This may be my final update before the finish. This is 10k to go. This could be the last aid station, I'm not sure. Maybe there's 2 more, but it's been a rough day. So it's 12 hours, 44 miles. It's probably gonna be another, well, hopefully less than 2 hours. But I don't know, we'll see. Original goal was 12, at least in my head, but Thanks. Thank you. Good job. I'm gonna borrow a chair if that's okay for a second. Hi guys, thanks for being out here. Spent some time here. It's 12 hours 15 minutes. Apparently 6.5 to 7 miles to go. I'm gonna take some salt here in a minute, and then I think it's gravel road with a mile of single track at the end. This will be over before I know it. Oops, there's a roller.